Kevin Kimball, Altieri Insurance Consultants, and we're here at one of our clients' properties that suffered from both wind and flood damages as a result of Hurricane Ian. We were hired about 2 weeks after landfall, so while it was still immediately following the storm, the HOA still had time to hire their emergency service vendor of choice. And while they were on site before us, once we got on site, we were able to meet with them to discuss both the wind and flood claims and how the coverages from both policies specifically align with the work that they're doing. Certain coverages are excluded on flood and wind, and they're not the same. So having an insurance representative there to work with your contractor to be able to speak about how the policy specifically works and how coverages fall in place is very important. Additionally, what we were able to do was meet up with a local contractor that specializes in electrical work. Naturally, you can see here the first floor was washed away by floodwater, and one of the priorities of the board was to get temporary power restored. Flood does not cover temporary power, so getting some solutions in place that were able to be more permanent than temporary is what we really focused on. You'll notice a lot of the electrical panels have new wiring, they have new breaker boxes, and we're able to get power restored back to this facility as soon as the transformers were put back by the town on the beach. One other area we were able to help the board was with discussion between the unit owners on what responsibilities lie in what coverages. So with the windstorm, you have certain responsibilities that the HOA and the unit owners specifically burden. It's different from the flood. So what we were able to do is create somewhat of a cheat sheet that was dispersed through every unit owner where they can see where the responsibilities lie, and they could have a full expectation of what they're going to need to go to their personal insurance for and what the HOA will be responsible for. What we were also able to do was meet with a couple local contractors with the board and interview them to see who would be the right fit for this specific association. We're happy to say that the HOA found the contractor they were extremely comfortable with, and the work has already started. Once a contractor is brought on board, we find it very beneficial for everyone involved to have them working on claim dollars and not assessment or reserve dollars. We were able to immediately put together a rough order of magnitude and send that to the insurance companies, detailing the loss measure and asking for an advance of funds to help alleviate the stress and financial burden that's placed upon all the unit owners and board alike. At the end of the day, you can see the work is started, the association is well funded through insurance proceeds, and these folks are able to start to put their lives back together and make this place as beautiful as it was prior to the disaster.